Mobile Geek's coverage of IFA 2014 is powered by Asus and Mercedes-Benz.
Nicole Scott here for Mobile Geeks, taking a look at 2-point-size handsets. We have the HTC One Mini 2, which has its aluminum chassis, and then we have the Sony Xperia Z3 Compact that is waterproof with all of its glory, with no metal around the edges. So let's just take a quick look at the differences between these two devices. So this is a 4.6-inch display, 720p. This is a 4.5-inch 720p display. So on the rear we have a 13-megapixel shooter, and then we have a 20 over here. Under the hood there's actually a pretty big difference because the Z3 Compact comes with a Snapdragon 801 with 2 GB of RAM, and over here we only have a Snapdragon 400, which is good enough for your average Joe, but it only has 1 GB of RAM, which is actually pretty different. HTC has the front-facing boom sound speakers, which are really great for sharing your audio. Sony's don't do as well, and that is in part because of the waterproofing. Everything's just a little more enclosed. When we look at the thickness, there is definitely a difference, although it's not that apparent side by side. So this would be 8.6 millimeters thick, and this would be 10.6 millimeters thick. But because the HTC has that curved design, it actually does look a little bit thinner. So the Sony is 126 grams. To be honest, I can't remember how much the HTC weighs, but it does feel lighter in hand. I'm not sure why. There's definitely a height difference. It's actually a very, very large height difference between these two devices. So this is just a very kind of quick and dirty size comparison of these two compact smartphones that are aiming at the high end. Well, the HTC primarily because of its metal casing, and well, the Z3 Compact because of its killer specifications in its small form factor. So Nicole Scott here for Mobile Geeks at the Sony booth at IFA 2014.